There were opportunities and I should have tried earlier. I shouldn't have waited so long. I think early on I was just too afraid to fail. And now, 6 years into the business, I don't exactly know how to go forward all the time.
Hey, Boris, sorry to have to tell you this. We're just facing a massive shortage of salmon trim pieces. Supply plummeted to about 30%.
We've had this issue for about 3 or 4 months. We basically haven't been able to produce wild-caught salmon at the rate that our business needs. Losing such a huge product means that we don't grow, and that's scary for me, and it's scary for the fact that I've invested multiple years. Is this worth it? At A Better Treat, we've come out with the first organic one-ingredient pumpkin treat. Our product is shelf-stable, and it's freeze-dried in a convenient cube form, so you can skip all that mess. So I attend a mastermind. It is a group of business owner-operators. The first one I joined was basically when I was super lonely and wanted to have a community and wanted to understand and learn from them. We've won quite a few different awards. I was that kid who had an orange juice stand or a lemonade stand. I always knew I wanted to start a business at some point. So on Amazon, we have over 7,500 5-stars. We got our start on Amazon. I do definitely remember I was testing Amazon ads all right, if I scale up, spend a lot, will revenue follow? And then if I lower spend again, will customers stay with me after trying it the first time? And it did well basically immediately. Very nice to be oh, okay, this can be real because I saw our revenue jump. So would love feedback on this piece. If there's areas for improvement, be a savage you like, I'm trying to get better.
I do think that there has to be maybe more humor and more of a way to grab at the heartstrings.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
How are business these days?
It's been interesting. We've had supply chain issues. Apparently running out of salmon trim. Nationwide shortage.
He's very caring. When he was a kid, he recognized a few things that I do as a single mother. I don't have to ask him, and he just come and help. But he's pretty busy now, so I don't ask him for a lot of stuff.
Grew up all over, moved around a lot. I moved for my dad's work originally, but my dad passed away when I was young, so we moved around to be closer to family. I got my dog Emmy 2019. I've never had a dog growing up. She was awesome, just so much better than I expected. It's like a best friend on steroids. She was having a lot of stomach issues. She's a golden doodle. They're known to be pretty sensitive. And so I was buying all sorts of products for her.
Don't get too excited. Sit. Okay.
I was literally I want it to be organic. I want wild caught. I want those kind of options. That's where I was okay, this is what I know I want to do. This is stuff I buy. I am my own customer. I'm going to jump in and make a better treat. So I remember thinking, if I can't make around a minimum salary, I should probably stop. Hit 30 grand in revenue probably 4 months, 5 months. Amazon ads really helped us scale it and get us in front of people. Our return on ad spend was better than 10x. There's some level of whoa, this can really work.
Are you here for it?
On Amazon ads, you can even see good indicators even before you have reviews. It made it way easier to get my customer feedback right away, to know people like our products and they like our brand.
I think everybody wants a job that they don't feel like a job. It's been one of his dreams to have his own company, and is one of his goals, along with buying his mom a house. Those are what drives him.
John's my first mentor through a program called SCORE that helps small businesses. It's good to get a different perspective. He pushes me on topics I am less comfortable with. So wanted to talk to you about an issue. We are finally facing the time of our revenue growth doesn't look that great because our salmon product, for the last 3 months, we haven't been enough inventory to really sell or push.
You got to have a plan for what happens when it comes back and what happens if it does. Is that a product that if it went out of your mix, is it going to affect your business dramatically?
Definitely.
You got to follow that market, and if I can't get salmon easily, where can I get it elsewhere? You're getting into major stores now. The way you're going to continue to get into other major stores is you got to have product availability.
Thank you.
Let's go. Gibran, we got pumpkin going.
The small gloves cut off my circulation.
We grew our team recently, working with people that fit the culture and push me and actually bring something to the table that isn't just identical to me. That piece is critical.
I had like this lady come up to me and she went home. She sent me a text back and was like, oh my gosh, he loved it. It was so awesome. She came back and like hugged me and was like, yeah, and then she emailed Boris like a week later, just being like, oh, she's so great. I tell people like, oh, you know, I just work on the website, but they send me out because I'm obnoxious. And then that makes them laugh, and then they usually listen to me. Which isn't really true, we all go do demos.
How do you do this one? I do it like that, but like everyone does it a little bit differently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We are breaking more into like the dog food category. This one is typically tougher than treats just because for dog food, a lot of people will only change dog foods when there's a reason to change. They're having stomach issues. Your dog unfortunately got some sort of disease.
I love your puppy.
My dog being allergic to chicken was the #1 thing we were hearing. That's why we're introducing our allergy-friendly line of dog food. Helps boost digestion and is great for allergies, so no chicken, no meal ingredients. And the only animal protein is just the flavor, so just lamb, fish, or duck.
All right, well, thank you.
Do we want to be more out in the shade?
Yeah, sure, we can go a little bit further in the shade. And we're shooting Emmy at the park. We're working on our ad for our pumpkin.
Emmy, come. Emmy.
Dogs are super cute. People love seeing them on screen and it can get a lot of traction, but it's hard to direct them. She can run to you this way or she could run to you this way.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. But you had that. When you come out of the shoot, you want to feel good that the concept can be fully functional. Originally, when we shot this clip, I was concerned because Emmy's like, a speed demon, so she goes so fast, but it's cool that we can kind of like slow it down here. And then we can even kind of see if we can go into Creative Studio real quick and then remove Gabby. Amazon Ads Creative Studio allows us to have dogs interacting the way that you can't direct naturally in the real world.
That's pretty good. It's really nice to create different ways that pets can be experiencing the problems that we're solving. And so it helps us really scale up the amount of video ads we can use. And we're just showing the problem in different formats. Sponsored product is the #1 ad solution we're using. It really hits that customer exactly when they are typing in their keyword. They're looking for an organic dog treat. Our relevance is very high. Amazon ads, at least for us, have had the best return on ad spend, like across the board. Thanks for coming, everyone. So first off, update on the salmon supply chain issues we've been having. Good news is we have a shipment coming in early June, and that should carry us into July, where by July we should be good to go from there, supply chain wise. So from here, we basically need to figure out how do we optimize so that Amazon and our retailers both stay in stock for as long as possible. So we can see our supplies dwindling. This is the upside of like why I love Amazon ads and like the flexibility to it. It's like when I know it's a problem, like I can drop sales there immediately. So we don't run out on Amazon. This wild salmon issue really shows like I need backups from my suppliers from a long-term perspective. Like ideally have more on hand too. Fishing seasons are the same time every year. So having more on hand before the fishing season starts would like be smart. I'm doing.
You want to skate?
Yeah, go ahead. Keanu, YouTube, big guy, come on, let's go. I am a big believer that kids do not listen to what you say, they follow what you do. I think it's my responsibility as a parent to show like my kids, like you should be going for it. You should be going for it, like you can do it. You can do it. Long-term success is more philosophical. I want to hit my potential. I want to prove it to myself. I thought I could do it as a kid. Can I do it and can I show I can do it? I want to accomplish everything that I can and I want to work hard and see where it takes me. We see ourselves really growing and scaling. I think even with the bigger titans of the industry, there's space for a better treat.